What's going on, everybody? Bobby O'Brien here. Today, I got my client Brian with me today, who we started working together about 3 months ago. Within his first 3 weeks, he lost his first 10 pounds. He's had a crazy transformation in so many different ways, not only with his body, but with his mind and with his energy and with so many other benefits that have come with the healthy changes that he's made. Super excited to have you here, Brian.
Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate your inviting me here.
Awesome. Yeah. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. I know I just kind of described some of the benefits that you saw with us working together, but would you mind just giving us a rundown on who you are, what you do, and what led to us connecting?
Sure. Yeah, my name is Brian Miller, and I am a business owner. I work for take care of surface water stuff, and I do some government stuff in that. But we connected over Instagram and some reels, and I saw that you had a program that looked like it would work, and we saw, I can't remember exactly how we got a hold of each other, but I think through instant messages, and ended up where I felt that this was the right program for me. And after I started tell you the truth, at first I had to get in the right mindset, and you help with that. And just having constant contact with you, and making that decision to move the ball forward. So
Yeah,
thank you.
absolutely. And what a great decision that was, huh?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
how
Life
was your
changing.
situ- yeah, and how was your situation like with your health and your body before we started working together back in February?
Well, I had put on some pounds. I wasn't eating. I not very healthy. I was overeating, stress eating. Um, I was taking not naps at during the day, knowing that I was mostly stressed out, checked out, um, moving from just kind of robotic, not enjoying life. So that that was probably the biggest change that I felt. Well, within the first couple of weeks, there was a change around. Um, but yeah, that's and it's so plug and play. You educated me on the nutritional portion of it, plus the exercise portion of it, and it was phenomenal. The change that my family and friends saw in me. So thank you. I'm very
Absolutely. Yeah, so grateful to have worked with you, man, for you to see those amazing results. And what
yeah.
were some of the things that you wanted to do at the time, before we started working together, but just couldn't?
Geez, just get my butt into the gym. I've had this membership for, oh geez, 3 years, and I just had not really utilized it as much as I do now. I mean, I'm working out. I actually crave going into the gym. I was doing a few classes here and there, like on Saturday and maybe on a Wednesday. But, you know, now when I take those classes, I am killing it. I'm in there, and it's a continuous weight training to fatigue. And I'm telling you, just, um, I just feel so good. Yeah. Just in those last 3 months, it's change in my attitude, change in how I view the world. Yeah. I'm just, I'm stoked.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm stoked for you too, man. This is great. And
Yeah.
one thing I wanted to touch on too, because I know, before we started working together, you were certainly eating more of like a plant-based style diet, and we certainly had to make some changes with that. And I really appreciate you trusting in me to make those changes because I know they weren't necessarily comfortable changes to make. But
Sure.
what were some of your thoughts like going into that whenever you made those uncomfortable changes?
Well, at first, I thought, well, I'm pretty sure I could just do it all plant based. That was my first thought, and then you made some good points about the science behind it. Since I'm a scientist, I was looking at the data. I was going, okay, yeah, there's a lot of like the nine I forgot the nine
Essential amino acids.
amino acids. Yeah, there you go. It was fading me here. So yeah, the nine essential amino acids, and just I started going, okay, well, I could do the fish, I could do the eggs, I could do the so I started working my way into, the more of a pescatarian viewpoint. And then I started just as recently as this week, I started moving towards the grass-fed beef. So, and I definitely feel a difference. So, yeah,
That's awesome. That's incredible, man. I really appreciate you trusting within me, because that's certainly a really tough transition for a lot of people to make. But, based on where you currently at before, we certainly have some proof of concept that, that currently wasn't working. Once we made those changes, obviously now there's a big change, not only with your body, but with your energy and everything else that comes with the benefits that you've seen already. So what are some of the results that I know I've mentioned a few of them already that you've experienced in these past 3 months working with us?
yeah. It's been, if I was to say, it's just the strength that I feel, being able to put my hands over, just movement, um, being able to pick up something and feel strong about just bending over and tying my shoes. Those type of just the little things, but probably the bigger things is just my change in attitude, um, and just looking at things more positively. Yeah,
That's
and I'm really grateful for this program. You just make it so easy, and and you're there. So there's that accountability. I feel confidence, a trust level with you, and you're knowledgeable. You've done it yourself. Your program shows you how to do the actual lifting. Um, it's very descriptive in the video. So I could see how, oh, okay, I could improve my form. So I really enjoy each one of those little clips, and they're only a few seconds, and they're fantastic. And I know, and it's I'm not new to lifting weights. It's just I've learned something new every time that those just the little clips of form. So they're really informative. So
it's
thank
good,
you.
man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's awesome. And what were sort of some of the doubts and fears that you had like going into this program that made you decide to say, just yes anyway?
The plant based, I was doing plant based. I felt I kind of weaned myself away from animal products, and that there was that. There was at first, I thought, okay, eh, do I really want to do this? I mean, that's the key point. Do I care enough about myself to move that forward? Because it's that investing in yourself that it really is. It's so important. I I can't say more anymore. I don't have the words for it, but it's very important to invest in yourself, and figure out what works for you. And this works for me. I think it works for other people too if they just get in the correct mindset, and you help with that. You We had a couple of conversations prior to joining up, and um, it was very influential. So thank you.
Absolutely, man. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And I know you mentioned like some of the big things and the little things, but do you mind sharing more about what other things you're able to do now that you couldn't do 3 months ago?
Gosh, just get up in the morning and be happy. you know, it's and look at the day as an opportunity. I mean, that's probably big things that I can do. I could jump on my bike, I could ride, you know, many miles. I've got the strength to, at an older age that I am, is realizing that, hey, I can do something about this. It's movement, it's strength training. And it's just the little steps. Take a quote out of James Clear's book is habit stacking is, just continually just doing little things. And you encourage that as well, is that, it's just those little things. And yeah, I've had setbacks, I've had setbacks where, oh, I ate a piece of cake or some type of sweet, I can't even remember what it was a while back ago, but, you accept it and you get back in the saddle again. You just go back to doing what the program has to offer, and it's very simple. It's not, you don't have to count a bunch of calories. You just take a picture of your food that you're eating. You give some very straightforward one product, food. That's pretty simple. Gosh, that just makes it simple. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I just enjoy it. I've enjoyed the journey here, and I'm gonna have it for the rest of my life. Is to just keeping on.
Yeah. I think that's
Yeah,
one of the biggest things that we talked about too when we first met is, you've tried a lot of other different programs in the past as well. You're
yeah,
just looking for like a lifestyle change,
yep,
right? Like not something that's a one-off thing, a 3-month thing, something that you can really stick to indefinitely. So you can not only see the results you're looking to see, lose the weight you want to lose, but sustain that progress indefinitely. And
yeah.
that's
That's it.
really, really
Right?
powerful.
Yep. It's a lifestyle change, really. And it's, yeah. I could see, and I've encouraged other friends to seek out your knowledge, you know, there too, because I think it's important that they don't seek you out. It's somebody that has a concept that works for them. You know, I said you're worth it. I mean, that's the deal, is that we're each worth it.
Absolutely. You certainly are, man. And I know you were just touching on it a little bit, but what positive impact has like your results had on like your loved ones, your family and your friends and everyone else around you?
Geez, I would say that I'm not such a bummer when I talk to people. I think more optimistic viewpoint. Um, I I have better relationships with people. I'm more open. I'm a better listener. I I don't have a woe is me attitude. It just I don't have a foggy brain. With when you're eating crap like, I don't know, Pop Tarts or some other junky foods that just throw you into a brain fog. And I just I just have a better outlook on life. So that's probably towards my friends and family. I have better relationships, and I thank you. I'm grateful for you for helping
That's
me with that.
awesome, man. Those are great things, man. Because people really take, for granted like their mental clarity that they feel in the day, and once they get really fogged up, sometimes they need, days, if not weeks of brain fog to like finally make a change. But it sounds like almost on a daily basis, you don't even experience that anymore.
Yeah, I I feel good every day. I mean, it's not without you're having having work issues, you have stress, but you're able to deal with it. Not, my thing was I would just eat crappy food to kind of fill the void and sleep and not be active. So yeah, this program's a lot different than other programs. that I've had, and it works, and the last 3 months have been fantastic. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's been a pleasure working with you. And
Yeah,
what would you say to someone who's on the fence, who's unsure about if they should invest in themselves to see the results they've been looking to see for months, if not years?
just do it. Just just make the decision and have Coach Bobby help you, because he can. He can see through. He's been there. He's been, in the darkest of times, and he knows. Yeah, I I would say just get it done.
That's
Get
powerful,
done.
man.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Well, very cool. Thank you so much for coming onto the channel today, Brian, and sharing your success and your story. And I'm just so pumped to keep on working with you. This is great.
yeah, yeah. Every day is great, and you're so responsive, and I mean that's what I need. So, and you're a great coach. Yeah, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too, man. You're a great client, great friend. You're just awesome, man. This is
Yeah,
just the beginning too.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
well,
this.
very cool. Thank you all
Yeah,
for watching today. We'll go ahead and wrap it up. But in case you'd like to learn more about how I can help you lose weight consistently and get a flat stomach and fully optimize your health, feel free to click the first link in the top of the video description to speak with me personally. Follow me on Instagram at It's Bobby O'Brien. The link to that description or link to my Instagram will also be in the middle of the video description. And other than that, I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you, Brian.
thank you.